Under the E of Event Receiver, you can find your, well, event receiver. Once you have it spawned in, we need to go to our Tools menu and select Configure. Configure the chip, open up chip settings, and here you can select your event. Scroll all the way down and you'll find the Update 30Hz event. This chip will fire 30 executions per second, and wiring this to a velocity chip will give us a constant force from our jetpack. Step 2. We're going to get the rest of our circuits. We'll need an if chip, a velocity add chip, and a get up vector chip. Step 3. Time to wire up. If you just want the step-by-step, you can look at the board on the right side of the stage and follow the instructions there. If you want to know what the chips do, then follow along. First, we'll wire up our 30 Hz to our if chip, and the primary action is held output of our handle to our if chip. This will turn the if chip into a gate that only lets executions from our 30 Hz continue into our velocity add when primary action is held is true. Primary action is held is true when we hold our handle and hold down the button on it. Now we'll wire the then output of our if chip, that's the top output, to the orange input of our add velocity chip. We can see that the gate is working when we hold the handle, press the button, and the wires light up. That's the 30 executions per second getting permission from the if chip to activate the velocity add chip. Long story short, if handle pressed, jetpack do the thing. Now the jetpack is not going to do the thing unless all velocity add inputs get the information they need. It needs a target, which is the player or object to which the velocity gets added, in our case the player who is holding the handle. We also need a direction in which to send the target, and that's why we have our get up vector chip. We can get the up direction of the handle by wiring to the self output of the handle. This is the top right yellow output that you'll find on any circuit board associated with a component. You'll now see that the vector chip is outputting 3 coordinates, 2 zeros and a 1 in the middle. These are coordinates that make up the vector, with the middle being the y coordinate, which is associated with the vertical up and down plane. And in our case, it is pointing straight up because our handle is standing perfectly level. This is our direction for the velocity add chip. Now that everything is wired up, we can grab our handle and see it in action. When you press the handle, primary action is held, will close the circuit, which sends the 30 Hz execution to the velocity add chip to add speed to our target, which is the player. In our wanted direction. Step 2. We're going to get the rest of our circuits. We'll need an if chip, a velocity add chip, and a get up vector chip. Step 2. We're going to get
Hmm.